YouTube. How na they do? We greet sooner. Better the obody. But yeah, what should they wait for? Eh? On a lot try no. You know left better again no. And we believe say we can able make this happen. Yeah? Less than 400 subscribers. That's all we need. Less than 400 subscribers. And I believe say we able to do 400 people. We get thousands of views then. 400 people now not able for make. Hey bo. I believe you now. Now allow do. Ambassador Alamami. Where we get for make meeting. We the Alamami they we get for make meeting. For take that Alamami come out na name. Now so we be done plan. However, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, they tell we say the Guinea government, yes, that's what the minister say. He said the Guinea government don't waive. Say after the investigation, they fail not say Alimao no be no nothing in and no be day. But waiting and be meet inside that motorcar. Now so the minister will not lie say. So he left to you. When they meet inside the motorcar, you believe say he and be there. So now when the minister say he and no day, you believe or you not believe? Eh? Yeah, that's what the minister say. He say another day. He say Alimao, the Guinea government don't wait pam say no. You know get nothing for do to be happy. But they not give you updates for the salon people where they all. They don't give you updates for them. But same way so, Mike be there at AYV with Sam. Sam be get for ask, but Alimao. Alaji Koma say no believe. Why not for believe? Eh? Listen to what Sam asked Mike.
They did a whole investigation.
Okay. No, maybe the accent done. So now Mike they try for explain about the investigation we Guinea do on Ambassador Alimao with the issue of 7 suitcase we getting white thing inside. Mike, you say what thing?
They did a whole investigation. They exonerated the icon and the former ambassador.
So the ambassador not guilty of anything?
Yes, from Guinea. But they come, the Minister of Information, they put them out there.
Yes. The minister only they lie be talk am.
And let we this is it. I think sometimes we also look very sensitive sometimes when we come back. I don't even know the ambassador.
Nobody not accuse you say you sabi the ambassador. Wait you want to talk, you want clarify first. You want me that point say clear say no sabi Alimao. Talk about?
I don't even know the ambassador.
You know Sabia? I mean as long as a pipi manu. Huh? Okay. Oh.
He's not my friend. I've never met him before. It's not I never see him.
You never see her? Tanka, let's go no meet you. Wait, pass away, not for deny you. Go deny you like waiting. Mike Bera they say. You say waiting?
He's not my friend. I've never met him before. It's not I never see him.
You never see her. If it's Timapia in person, hey, Papa God. Let you know you that trouble here. I got the get trouble safe. Le tanka albalau shetani. Eh? Make possible enough for deny you. They deny like how Mike they deny Alimao. But it can be right back because Mike on social media be the alala before they hang and walk. So he can correct back say no one this year. But the last election, Alima will be there. Oh, okay.
I not ever see. Not all ministers na me party.
That ambassador to Guinea.
No. Listen, honorable. On a more serious note.
Now, honorable say, this man na a political party person no. Now they tell honorable, na honorable finda na them be na the program that end. Eh?
Let's put yourself like the ambassador in shoes also. I know they tell you say I know they try for exonerator here now.
But you say the report to come out Guinea don't exonerate and say I know it. Okay.
But let's be real here.
Alright, let's be real. Continue.
You know, honorable, you get your motoka. Your official motoka, something MP then put flag panel. But no, at the cap.
But not officer at tip of them getting something on the happen.
What are they saying?
Land.
Some can destroy the analogy with Mike one for give. Okay?
You got flag panel, bring me the MP flag, everything the panel. Let me say this man in the driver now. You don't know what's in this man dipper. It takes something, put and then you don't know, you in a parliament, you tell them say, when I go pick something come. It put something there. At the end of the day, not to you fall to.
You sure? That's so the Lord they look at. Where they be they gonna to Zainab Sharif? Zainab Sharif say, Tripoli, me they wanna to no, not to you. Because you they tell them can you go? Sabina too. Now that 10 on get issue. So now come out for store knock out here Sabina too na case na. Where Salon police be they look for? Batonga say joblo jabla? No. Oh, that Salon police puts na wanted list. Natasha. Then see who da get the use? Then they look for. Who da put on now? Who da not put on there? As long as I get the use. Now you didn't do. So for this way now way, Mike they can't try to explain your analogy. Talk about that.
It takes something, put and then you don't know, you in a parliament, you tell them say when I go pick something come. It put something there. At the end of the day, not to your fault too.
Not to your fault. So now I can tell President Bio. Or I can you can go cabinet first. When I say, oh, that is shit that State House. They say no, not to the president. Then I forget to the president, I them. Not to them go let complaint to the president, say the woman don't broke protocols. He go call for go find out where fit here one kind to the presidency. And for fire her. But they forget. Say waiting. Now then go give fake receipts. Now then give fake receipts. If they don't give fake receipts in the first place, we'll not forget to say which so. But say no, they not for blame them. Now the woman then a Lara Telopias and Tabamomo, we go find out and then get the issue. So Mike they tell say no, if they're not able to meet something in motoka, not to put on there, not to fall too. So they want to make Lakabo and Lala Pinta right inside this administration. Not the president be involved too. Then I'm sure you tell you the other day say, you know sabi FBK, you know sabi fancy bank. Now president be and then give work and president be say come FBK can Kalaka make you. Who that they make you for be? Okay.
Not to your fault. You know they know. So the ambassador the ambassador say,
but you know it's not vicarious liability.
I know. But that don't mean say he's guilty.
He's vicariously liable.
So that don't mean say he commit the offense. That don't mean say commit the offense. Then we all are liable, a liability. Of course, I get that. But that don't mean say he commit the offense. Why are they give you this? I know they try to protect the ambassador here because I don't know the facts. Whether it do or not do. The evidence is where they are. The authoritative evidence is where they out. They speak to as a government official.
as a government official. In fact, let me get asked and I say, wait. Not so that they say thing come for. Yes, sir. He said he can't question the time they ask not so that they come for. So the two big one small go force. Eh? Okay. But if we get for follow suit anyway. You just have to. How for do? Anna Salon. Land where we like. Alright. Quick one. Wetin Basita Michael say? Quick one no more. He said there is a clear difference between serving people and chasing score. For serve the people and for make we look fine na the eyes of the powers that be the promote them for chase score. He say the MCC the scorecard often it can get a flattering picture when they match the daily hardship where the people in Sierra Leone they go through. He say, but let's not forget to when they compare this MCC, this scorecard, then they compare to low income countries them, and they tell we like if I say we they do well in certain areas, including corruption control and employment opportunity. He said, but when we look what's in the World Bank right, the 7th economic updates, that one they paint a different picture. Inside there, we get bad spending where they go unchecked. Bad spending unchecked. It inside the World Bank reports. I tell you, so we see them tell President, I say, wait, let them wait first. And go Cyprus them from now, it ain't with we. Come on, remember. Where you don't turn content creator. Yes. Come on, I'm Kem. Before I forget, I'll come back to you first. You don't turn content creator. Every morning, we dey like brass spider. They hunting from one station to the other. Sunday, 4-5 phones them all day on. You dey listen. iPad dey under, computer dey under, phone then dey under, just for listen. Now I make you go find out say share network. Because the radio stations themselves where they host them people, then say then they cut to then they take excerpt from the talk them where then guest then can go talk. But you for sabi side the juice day. You for sabi side the juice day. That's the reason we make share network. Yes. You don't expect share network for don't sit down hours. Fenuside juice day. Edit them. Wait till we edit them and put your logo there for say yes. Now we take with them and fen outside the juice day per this talk. And we give credit back to whoever, whichever station. But you come and remember, she say lately don't get this habit. And I like cross me line. If you don't turn content creator yourself, go edit for yourself. Online station and they need a public platform. Go cut her, you edit, you post them. But we're not go take with time, we're not go take hours, they listen. Fen outside the sweet part day, we cut her. We put your logo, the way you cover the logo, you go post on your page. Paddy. Now God then I ask for like and fena. Judiciary said they don't pull warrants for you. Now make me say take you, can you go? Now make I take you, can you go? You know how many hours? You forgot the yes. We correct. Eh? You forget the yes we correct. For listen and not say Subhanallah. People in there they can Subhanallah. And we know what people they want. That's what we do here. No, don't. We say put your logo, you go paste like say na cry emoji dey for cover the logo. Not do again, no. Not do again. If you don't turn content creator, you self go na the page, download am, editor. Then you post on a page. Hope we don't get common understanding. When I tell them from you, anything you see, na say I network like avoid them. Yeah? If you need give you credit, if you need left hand day, if you want to cry emoji, left hand other side put her. Okay? Wait, judiciary una say waiting. If I can't go, I go glad. How much should they pay me? Now me civic duty una not ready yet. They're not serious. Let's go back. Let's go back to Basita. He said, but when we look inside the World Bank, the 7th economic updates, it paints a different picture about bad spending when we know the check safe, insufficient auditing, where they show one kind of symptom of an overall lack of transparency and poor executive accountability. He say oversight so na kwashioko a week in order to team up. The private sector, well, na cholera, you get on belly. Get on belly. It's a job creation. Well, look at it, don't come under the sleep. Because World Bank say it's stagnating. So in China, yeah, Mike Bear tells you 260,000. No, inside, and so World Bank say. Alright. Foreign reserve, it don't plunge to 1.5 months. If sitting happy 1.5 months, well, nine that can no go eat see mama. Yes, 1.5 months of imports for cover mid 2025. Heavy spending on overseas travel. Overseas travel. You go say, you can't say, then they go always they come up overseas travel. Heavy spending. Ou they go open embassy them. Fantare, ça veut dire fantare, fiti fata. And we still owe cap our ship. Energy areas. And the poverty don't deepen to 32.7%. With 82% of households then no know who side the next eats they come up for them. Because World Bank no mix with other people them. Where World Bank they do the reports now solely on Sierra Leone. They need to compare we with other low income country they know. So Basita say, so when we are graded against other fragile and struggling economies, we dey pass certain indicators them. But when we are measured against we own reality, we own laws them, we own national development plan. Papa, Samba got herself tell lie. He say, but there, now this the people in care for. One, We care about stable economy. 2, we care about steady jobs. We get the right pay. We care about the private sector for boost the economy, if for thrive. We care about EDSA. You don't forget epileptic lights fix. Light just they can go, just they can go, just they can go. If I be reliable. Water, not to water well. Some water well. Look inside the septic day. Look inside the water well day. Contaminated water. Efficient public service. Well, what you want to say about Parliament and Orange? Orange don't challenge Parliament. Africell, where you go feel to say, oh, Africell, now then they work out with the power. Africell don't reverse. Orange no who side them mass. Orange say, in fact, na bonus them be the give. Then they give the bonus again. So Orange don't take Salon Parliament head on. Yes, Orange don't take Salon Parliament head on. Then they bought. They say they want for see who side Salon Parliament and strength tap. Now they want to see. Salon Parliament say if Orange don't count and back, Orange and Africell afraid. Africell say no, not afraid. We just want to see what they get for do Orange. If they not do Orange anything, we say they can't side back. We they lost some of the people in first. Efficient public service. Who's public service bank? Go see the line where they did. You ain't gonna you building. Who's ministry you ain't go? Go see the line where they did. And with the strong smell there. Voila. Forget. Good governance. Yes, we need them. And a justice system where they protect all man. Not to scorecard. Where not to say now we know myself they make no then they make we against other countries the way fi by we. Transformative progress demand honest focus on them challenges they are. Now so Basita say. Waiting you see. We go left and the first. We come off with this talk today. Let's just remind you who pass still reach here. So until you don't forget. You don't forget? Well, if you don't forget, who pass. You know, say the police chief na Liberia. He dey Salono to son. You know, say President Bill. He dey New York right now. At the Security Council, United Nations. And they be back the drafts where the United States give for bring peace can a Gaza. You know that so to so? You know, say Honorable Lai Mara. Yes. You know, say he talk say Salon police and Salon soldier na nothing where APC ready. Because private army then they where they can hire them service, then get gun safe. By the time you say they take gun don't you. So because of that, then we wait for the last checkpoint and they don't long but for 5 hours. Now the APC party leadership and Cherry Coco now they make let them free. From there, we come to Mike Berewa here AKK. All waiting and talk there. Because Mike tell we say President Bill don't create 260,000 jobs. But however, it go tell we say now from 2018. And not to that 10 President Bill be promise. President Bill promise 2023. Now I say in the next 5 years in term, he go create 500,000 jobs. Now so. Yeah, from there, I so take Kamte, Mike and Umar Sharif, Mike and the ambassador na Guinea. Then Basita, all, AKK, Meudai. Alpha, welcome. What you get for we, sir?
So thank you to have me, and thank you to Mr. Osfren for your wonderful contribution. Honestly, today feel like a Saturday where all things will go, because there's a lot on the table where you lay. But I will just use this opportunity to light on few things. I want to talk on the PP accident step we then take. I think for me, I will say that a step in the right direction only if they not begin to become biased. When they don't do to the APC, if going forward, because we know say go BN. If you go for go BN, then they need for go all Mambu, they need for go all the chairman lot. So not take as say going forward. If this is how they are going to act, not to act, then it's going to be good things. We will. I think its speech will be reduced. But also the frowning, and people will really frown on PPRC. Now, if they want to put justification when other political party then do the same thing, then people will frown at them. Then people will know say they are political. Yeah. So when they don't set, you see when you don't set an example, now for just continue, so that people know say yes, these people they not be political party, they only they regulate the political parties. Having said that, APC go learn from the mistake, and I believe say this will serve as a warning to other political party them. La left there. Now I come to Mike. The thing one and I want for the whole we all attention pan. I think we're unable for catch them yet. If you now watch the entire communication team, now parliament, I mean state house, they are all over the social medias now, all over media. Check for Mambu. Mambu in the political SLPP side, but Mike Berger are they out, Alpha Kande out, Imram Sila they out, they all Josie say they out. You know what's in the problem? For let you sell market where don't the well, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Therefore, they use everything possible for try for convince the people for sell the market back when are the SLPP. Added to the communication minister. Yeah. So the 2 for we get now this. You know they force people, neither you know they convince people for see development. Development's not a changeable thing. Development is where somebody they feel, they see, they touch. So if you don't put 5 or more than 5 safe, because I want another one back when they call waiting and call way and Pope me go now on the radio station. Then just they come. You know why? Because they themselves, in their conscience, they knew or they know very well that they have not performed. So then they do everything possible for ensure say yes, they market out the SLPP for 2028. Because if these people would have performed well, extremely, they're not a strain, now point and then they wanna check this one, now we wanna check this now, so this now this now this. It's simple. Yeah, but you find that some might they even struggle, they all the struggle for justify things, they all, including the information minister. He was struggling to even justify the MCC. Say, oh, we not fail, but we not pass. Say, we not fail, you not pass. Now, say, the chief minister, the communication minister on radio. So the factor they say, if you want for continuing governance, perform for the people, give them the result they're expecting, then you will see them to support you. But they themselves, they First Lady self me don't talk am. Let I go back to First Lady statement where he talk say, oh, this time around we'll get for work for the people. That tells you they've not worked for the people. So by their own statement, don't like what they say. One thing I make somehow not like this platform because we take them by their words, word by word. In their own statements, now they tell we so we need to perform this thing. Look at Mike. They tell we say the 500,000 job or the presidency now from 2018 yonder. No, 2018 Mike was not even in Sierra Leone. He was in the US, shouting all over on social media. It's 2023 that the president make that proclamation day. So you want to tell me that 2018, nine the president begin counts? These guys don't tell anything. They can feel safe. No, but not blame them. The journalists they sometimes they can be carried away. To be honest, because if you are not be carried away, you will come back with and say no. Wait a minute. If you say that from 2023 or 2018, then let's count 5,000 or 1,000. It should have ended by now. So sometimes the way they talk, they can feel say no more. Every time they say it's hook, line, and sinker. That's the honest truth. It's not so. So for me, like I say, development, you need to struggle for market development because Sierra Leoneans are hungry for development. They want to see, they want to feel development. So when you learn development, then they see them. Now then they appraise the work they do. Yeah? When they talk about the bridge, this bridge where they make, where support them, the Mabere Bridge. It's everybody they say and say yes, they construct them. That's development for you. You don't need to go convince person say, oh, then construct new bridge. Anybody will drive past the, you know, say this is a new road, a new bridge they make. That's how development looks like. But anytime you see somebody they force you, people look on this I don't do. That thing is not real. One guy workman, they use your workman in a farm. When they work, they convince you for saying they don't work. No, you they see her say they don't work. Yeah. So now that's to make you find out say all of their PR team is out now, trying to play the devil's advocate, trying to convince people at all costs for accept say yes, then don't work. No, you don't need to force that. Now I left the quick, go on again to the APC. The APC, for me, I feel say they get a lot of homework for do. It's not to come on media, they talk only. It's part of the politics, but the fact remains their house is still not yet okay. When you look at their entire flag bearer ship, them the one that don't come up for that flag bearer ship position, you notice and you definitely know say there's going to be lots and lot of issue at the end of the day. Yeah, because everybody wants power. Everybody with it. So anyone will lose. If you not be careful, you need to join the team. And then the downfall of the APC for camp. So they have to do their homework well. If not, all this yappy, when they make social media, then go bite their finger. Blood not they come out. Because you have to do your homework well. In election or politics, now number. Every individual is important. So if you see don't you man and scatter, you think say that way you can't challenge na radio and TV now you win. No. Now you house force you for set, then you can come out for set for challenge. If not, well, then go lay complain. And the last thing I will talk on again, I will come back to ECSL. Somebody will say, well, why they call ECSL? If we reach here today, I always they look at the root cause of a situation or a problem. In development, we get what we call problem 3. It's easy for identify tick, delete them. Now the effects then the one and the. But when they say go show inside the roots there, it will take a whole time for find the roots, the main roots. Usai we dey so delicate today. What they talk about this tripartite, you see, say APC don't put press release and all this thing. Now, who that cause? Who that said we dey? Now, ECSL. So, if we forget that side dey, and we say, oh, now, Lord, wait, but 2028, they can't. No, we should still try for ensure, say, the root cause will be lead we to Usai we dey so, no, can we go there back? Now that make you find out say the APC says that in fact even these tripartites waiting they call them they do so say they go and do sensitization. The APC the press release is very clear. They say they not consult them. That back and forth did all don't see on national radio and social media. Because this now this I see you begin left small dots, dots you are, cross the T. And then the problem they begin they start. So for me, beyond advice to government, every institution, every election body or management body, they should do everything possible for be transparent, accountable, for prevent further issue in our country. Other than that, only God knows what in the come 2028. So we don't want to pray for bad, and we don't go ever pray for bad. Let we call on them, let them do the right thing. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome, sir.
Uma, welcome. What you get for we?
Oh, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Al and Mr. Usfred. This it only become shameful. I let they talk for APC now. I let they speak for them. I feel say waiting. I don't know if now Honorable Abdul Karim or Barrister Abdul Karim, either one of them, it make a reference of 64 years. Yes, 64 years of punishment. And APC contribute more than SLPP if we want to go that way. Because out of that 64 years, APC don't serve more time than SLPP. Because APC run for 28 years plus 10 years. That's not 38 years. But we need to go there again. We dey move forward and waiting them people here don't do to this country in the past 10 years. Completely horrific, deplorable. I can even go as far as saying it nasty. Because them people here, they feel say even the young men, their brothers and sisters, are stupid again. Them people say that's crazy. Maybe they need to do the homework. Then they can talk pantap. They need to go back and talk to people in the South. Let me see the struggle, our people in the struggle. But you see, a reason why make you see APC I need to condone war because I don't want to experience war. Now but war, even the one in Liberia and the one that will be happen at the South, South Africa or Eastern African countries. But the reason why make APC they talk here, because nobody, if you na SLPP die hard, there's no way you go vote for them people here again. It's not possible. There's absolutely no way, no day, because they so now then 2 years we get okay. Let them accept that, but this is not about 10 years. We not do shit. Zero, absolutely nothing. In fact, from when I take over, the life expectancy West Sierra Leoneans them I think say it dropped to 5 or 10%. People and they live on a shorter life from when I take over. to the term prior to my own time. Because look, the amount of teenagers them, what they die now, whether not by push, whether not the motor vehicle accident and the Okada accident and Keke accident, they're more on a government. So we don't even know if some of them really in an accident, some of them really the homicide. I don't say this word now, the homicide. Anybody who una no like, una go pay Okada for them bangam. Una go pay taxi driver for them run her over because they need to investigate anyway. How many young people them? How many times we don't see Kumbra and they cry when they bear their only picking them? I get 2 pictures now me head one that they ever left. Moji picking and that nurse lady Nakisi. I watched that funeral procession. You they see the Kumbra almost one go inside grave with him picking. Some of them they look them keenly, the homicide. Una need to check. There's absolutely una come with an agenda. Agenda, una be done broke, una not get nothing, una not get penny. Because if you look back in the days, I can enjoy when people like you talk say, JJ Sapana accountant, he didn't get job. Look JJ Sapa in face back then. Look the man in face. He lift them. If him would Almatan in the sleep inside the old Usa Almatandi. The man in lift them. Nobody know the how you nobody know the way they live in a good life condition and look that way. Oh. You know somebody will not get time for take care of yourself. Even if you know somebody will not get time with any how they can call themselves. You don't look like that. Look on that man they in face and look the way they now. The man not get nothing. The accountable not get job. They not get nothing. Now that they talk about you get restaurants, you get hotels, you get a gas station. So not that should have been gone for. Madabio will be Siam and Fatima. Where them they sit down at the back of the bus in England. You know, they get nothing. So when I come with vengeance, when I come for can make money, the people in Sierra Leone, they're not stupid. They know that. When I all come for can embezzle. But yet, when they run after other people and they call their names. So now the Sierra Leoneans, them, when they talk to people, listen, we all now no more be one count for separate we. But we all now want people sit on there, na the southeast na there upon. Even though I not grow up there, me mama come on na the southeast. Me daddy come on na the north. Me wife was married na the south in come on. But so the intermarriage they all over. We they talk to ourselves. Even when I young people, they're not happy with you now. The only thing where they hold on at the thread, now that scare una put span them. Say if they want to come, then go kill una. And they don't believe now say na lie una they lie. So anything when una talk, na lie. Una know they can't lie give people them. Una get all them people that una don't put aside for go na stations them and holla. Una get justice. Because justice have been enjoyed and then there's here with Pope Kamara. If they anywhere demand the lie. Elijah, you know what he say back? He said they get secrets. They get secrets about the Lunge Bridge. But they're not going to talk again because APC they witch them. He said APC will allow not can witch we. So we get secrets. That's in they come back. That Lunge Bridge they come back. Let me see. You don't even know again how for lie give people. You still a lie now. But Lunge Bridge. Look at my brewer they can lie now. My brewer they can lie give people and say, like say we all we stupid. I don't know what in them people are take with. Now make I say APC. Una now go to send the woman the moon. The woman member of parliament them because then they do the homework. Then they can then holla. Then they can then come one and pick the bone. out of the fish. Then even if na herring or bunga na end and do them, they know how to pick the bone come on. They know how to treat the animal, yeah. Because then they tell us, hey, no raise your voice for me. When you talk just now, sit down. I'm not gonna have for Allah. Me just to tell you, Now lie work the sit down for now. Where then go any side, the same thing. But the moderators, then they go out of hand. Because the one way we dey moderate that day between Justice and Pope Camara. But come on, this now you show. I don't care if them go take you license in your hand, say, let you not run your radio show again. Let the public know, say, now because you try for moderate your show. But you know what you know, the how many times you get for 10, the man say, give the man a chance. How many times? Because when you be the talk, Pope Camara sit down there, what do they speak for them, Maya? Pope sit down there, and they look you. Not say a single word. We don't talk done. Then when the man they try now for tell you what you look at video on the life, you know they allow the man. The man tell you, but unayo manifesto. Say una measure something about look at bridge down a manifesto. When the man pull out now, you say na pamphlet. Then when you done, in lie say the pamphlet na 200. You see how them people here they lie? Let me tell you now a trend. Anything will happen. Then go back. We dey try to talk to them for this year, from 2023 to now. Justice talk say, if we don't first lie say the manifesto, na 200 pages. Then Pope Camara tell us, I go bite you. I go bite you. I go bite you. You not even know the amount of pages we get now on a manifesto. This one a new manifesto. It's still at 20 pages, I think, this new one. Then the old one, now 79 pages. Now Justice say, oh, well, I be the same from 2012. Can you believe? The guy? He dey watch everybody in the year, he dey lie. He say, oh, well, what I be missing at 200 pages, and they talk about 2012 election, then 2018 election. Look, the lie. This much a man. Now, I might be able to pull back to this. So. We all not stupid. As soon as when this 2023 election done, now that they come around with, they say they go create 500,000 jobs. The chief minister don't talk that all over the place. The labor minister now we don't laugh and say the man go gather with sister and for carry and go for prostitution. Carry and go for prostitution. Then we say carry and go for prostitution. He tell them say this is part of the president in 500,000. People don't know if you reach 100. It's in a part of the president. One other minister back to the Alpha Khan. He say the president don't create job because people are deep and farming. Then people are rubbish. Then they say Alpha Khan go sit down. He go sit down as somebody in farm. We say I don't know side they go cook less guy. Say now while rest are they eat so. This not to that imported rest so we get poison. Let you know that tells you the Pikusa Alpha Khan don't reach. Alpha Khan now na shalat. He don't turn a complete shalat. He don't know himself anymore. Now he complete shalat. He goes sit down as somebody in farm. You look the farm, you know even big. They like the people and say, you see the rest why they eat, that the feeds alone. God help them people, yeah. Then look at my viewer. For una when they listen, we don't know, but he mentioned O.J. Simpson. A lot of una don't know anything about O.J. Simpson, but maybe for some of una we know the United States. Maybe the one who be done in the United States back in the days, them they follow O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson, in real name na Orrington James Simpson, now been a prominent football player. He been so popular. It way done for play done. He been doing a lot of movies. He been shoot movies. He been they do broadcasting. His name na been like a household name. He went to USA, University of Southern California. He played for Buffalo Bills. They play for another team that he been extremely prominent. He been get money. They into movies. A married woman we named Nicole Brown. We married and talked to Nicole Brown Simpson. One net, waiting happen. Then friend Nicole Brown and a friend when I Ron Goldman. Then now the also OJ Simpson be they pay for who side because they get two picking them, a boy picking and girl picking. Now Brentwood, California, very high end place, very expensive neighborhood, Brentwood. Anybody who familiar with Los Angeles? Now they then crime here happen. OJ Simpson now been a suspect. So for letting cash done now say everybody knows now OJ Simpson now commit the crime but they free up. Not lie, not to everybody know. Now been a suspect. And up to this day, they're not spend any weapon. So now been a suspect, even though when things are tied together, you get evidence. But when you get good lawyers, because then and they get a very prominent lawyer with them they call John Cockrum, and he's so rest in peace. He died with brain cancer. Now he not be in lead defense. So then they end up finding him not guilty for the murder, but then find him guilty. Now the civil case, but the criminal one, then you find him not guilty. You know, in the OJ Simpson just done die last year with prostate cancer. So, but when they can lie, not get no clue about OJ Simpson in trial, you don't know waiting happen, waiting not happen, because as I go explain, go take the whole time. Then he goes sit down as Sierra Leone, the government, they go talk. He don't go talk about OJ Simpson to Samuel. What is Samuel about OJ Simpson? What did the people that went sit down at that station they know about OJ Simpson? Because I think say one for bluff or one for show off about OJ Simpson. You know, they listen, this man don't know crap about OJ Simpson in trial, he don't know nothing about the case. But this is how them people are. Then they go to the offbeat, then they go off topic because they don't use for lies so much. Look at all of them. Any one of them now, when you put a mic in front of them, they need to tell you anything. The reason why it's easy they say that here, because really it's not possible. So then they look and say, not possible for Leather Wire win against winning not correct. Something not right. We're not there. Leather Wire will win. How? Una young people themselves, una they torture them. We get the Speaker of Parliament talks it. This push business when they talk about, they just they exaggerate all these things, to real. Less than 1 week, mommy they crying about. So in your sister the more, would one they talk say una na we sister them, una na we brother them, una support we, then then they can't kill una if they win. Now they wanna they give back talks to. Then when the former chief minister be there back na power, na Salonde, David Francis, he say na poor man mentality or poverty mentality. So if you say the people who be they complain, not just APC people them, or people who will not in no party. You know say the hardshipness SLPP themselves. So then when our brother them move, and you can sing say bini ma. Now they give not to APC they give una back talk again. No. Now una your brother then they can give una back talk so. You are the one old minister, chief justice, speaker of parliament. Say they una picking the all una they cry for. Na lie una the lie, una just the exaggerate. Then not that somebody been there and not get that proof, but we they say na honorable give out. Instead they give una back talk say if na matter be una put kush now una picking them all. So now una brother then they well. When they tell una say you brother na you brother. Now they give una back talk to. When una they cry, look what happen again. Then there's here, I don't know when this I see on social media now today miss here. A police woman now go he died treatment and public because we run past 4 days. Because they say if we don't rotten, fly the pass. Who then are the suspect? A 16-year-old grandson. They show a video when the boy sleep by himself in the street. Zombie. Shh. Who knows what in that boy be don't touch that day? Where go killing granny? Then they again, chief minister, the exaggeration. So una where they feel where them people are they tell una say gini my brother na your brother. Una your brother then they watch una so na they die. Na they give una back talk back. Because look what happened to that poor mommy. Grab pikin and they say this pikin if you don't they take up, if they carry and go to police, they go report about the things and what this bobo they do. Young bobo, 16-year-old. Now you don't go kill that woman for nothing. Young bobo, they show video when they push down the pen and I say they go zuru na street. Well, the people in that one our brother they say na exaggeration and not to real. Chief Minister said we don't talk about. He say not to real. Na social media, na Facebook, na AI. Now they see the people of one feel say because now the people in that where they lie you na say APC they can't kill you now. But look. Right now, that they teach us so. So when I therefore watch this, this is not about pride. Then people that don't fail una, then fail everybody. When they una your brother and sister, they don't fail una. Because the under not to the brother and sister on talk no day. Then they don't fail everybody. There's absolutely no way where the animal have for come back. See, they're not even talk. Anytime we ask them a lie in the line. Anytime we ask them a lie, and they're just full of lie these days. If they're not halate, even more, if just a good alpha say, let me tell you, market woman, if I go na funkia for go buy fish, I see tumbu then they come up at the fish. Then you still tell me say this fish the kunu just count, the boat just count and fresh. You said somebody tell me that you go laugh because you don't say not to the truth in the talk. Now the same thing. When I say them, no say not to the truth that they talk again. Una don't lie. Una don't lie. Una don't deceive people. Una don't wreck with nation. Una don't wreck with so much. You know what, Triple A? You say something. Hey God, if me get any way for reach World Bank or IMF, I go tell them say if una feel say na Sierra Leoneans una they feel sorry for. Now make una they disburse money, una not do am because they dey reach way anyway. Not they reach them, so una hold am. Let Kondo eat him, mama. Just like that music would have been pulled. Let Kondo eat him, mama. Una hold the money because the money una they give IMF, World Bank, if una they listen. Not a single one they reach to the people. They need to use them into anything where concerning the populace. They need to use them into anything where get anything for do. Then things are what they see on social media. Where they go on a salon from that hospital to whatever. Now foreigner them. We get good at. But the money then where this president and government they take now in the hand. If una feel say una know unless Sierra Leoneans they suffer, Lord tell una the truth now. Una marshal just not be. Una hold on. Because they reach to them anyway. Una hold on. Let go do it in mama this time around. And people are not sober. We are not sober. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Umar. Now, Umaru, my mean brother. I ain't talk all with him, talk so by himself for himself. Not even with his family. Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for it today?
Thank you so much, Triple. Thanks to the panelists and to all the listeners. World Bank been done sweet and we let them know hola. If the hola now we people and go suffer more and more because the very little way, at least way then they distribute from taxes. Now and then go ramp up now. Now taxes no more now then go slap at people for like drain them to the last. So whatever little way they get for thief let them thief from then at least the taxes let them distribute to half thing the way people and they get. Unfortunately, now then the World Bank been done sweet for we so it will continue no more for happen. So well, Omar, thank you for that short explanation about OJ Simpson. But you for able time to waiting Triple A been they say every time they ask about that man, Omar Sheriff. All man they Fenway. If he no fight you, he go jump and turn a ball and do all kind of things for like beat the time. You know, they come up with scenario where nobody not get much information on that. Waiting being the ordinary person in Sierra Leone they understand from like OJ Simpson. You just throw something inside and that. throw something inside it, like Paulo, where they be say, oh, not treason. But we find out, not a treason offense. Then the people don't go understand. They know that not Paulo. They know what you wanna do to them, and then where the court end up for freedom. Simple, you know. Use the people that own at the jail. If Australians there, it's very simple for let people and follow. Like Cameroon, whatever scenario where you want to use them, it's easy for let the people and understand. You can mention O.J. Simpson. People and they now from Sierra Leone, where they in America, they don't get time for understand what in O.J. Simpson in your own case. But now, again, when you mention Umar Sharif, yeah, if Dandy no tell you, say, give me water, I drink a one cough. Or you go begin for fetch. You are not come for Dandy, I not come for Dandy. The police don't tell you this. It's always a fight. So now that jump in there for bit time, pa. Waiting APC for begin for understand is that not make the police and the military an enemy. A lot of people it's very difficult for let them understand situation according to the present condition where they under. A lot of them they get influence from the government where they in power. And so when you begin for challenge them, then they see them as an attack. Nobody they not get time for reason into why you they talk so. No, where you talk, I'm just like how the culture they. If Peking talk to you, even though not the truth they try for tell you, because the way I talk you will feel say don't feature you. So as a result, you want for sure and say you not the big one. So if you not use wisdom, una will continue for fail. Fail in the sense that the one way you want in protection, not say you for begin for challenge. Regardless, if you come in power, now that very police and the military you want them for secure you in power. So the idea every time you want to sit down, you can tell them of the situation where we all they face, where they all they face. Most of them get picking there. Most of them get wives and women there, where picking them from them. Let them look at the situation. Let them look at the condition where everybody they in. This is not the reason why you as a policeman, you as a soldier, now all for protect the democratic process. We be say now we they practice. That means una they go stop other people the way they want exercise their rights that time they. Where they want go campaign na any place na salon now una rights for protect them, for provide security so that nobody now the country no go push them out say no can because that not to the democratic principle, not to the democratic rights than the way one person gets over the other for they not get access to a place. Begin for remind them about that. Begin for give them power for let them understand say now then you patch down the way they for play for make democracy strong. Then not to you, let not for be your targets. This politics here, I look like say una say being una they say una one big politician. Now the power idea business and no pun intended say now they why the slogan they take not to that slogan. Now just the general papa we know generally what papa mean. Not to show democracy there. You where you want people and for support you need for talk to them. You for give them a reason why they for support you. Not for go threaten nobody. If you continue for engaging that, it's very simple. For let's say, okay, Lord, we see this drone way they talk about. Lord, we see this private one way they talk about. Buddy. So you want to say now we will not get no reason for do we own work in this country. You can't with any other person, then we'll go show you say now we there. This now we job we need for protect. Who say they go put private one for can't challenge we. But una safe. No begin they talk big talk, they mess up the whole process. And make bra Uma they tell una maybe una need for allow the ladies then for come because then facts then they talk about, now issues then they talk about. Nobody know the in that country, even the one that way then they in power. Lord we say, then no use no the police and the military they no obey any command way it go there against Sierra Leone and they. You go see where then go all out for make sure see then convince people and say wanna vote for we because of this way we don't do or because of this way we want for do. And this would they tell una over and over from tripartite una no we know they see any move where they try for sure we say yes una don't put things them in place. We go allow you for Lego campaign now bonds with no fear. For let go na pujan with no fear. For let SLPP go na the lowest, the inside, the fee say una get 100% support, then go there with no fear. Of course, then wait and then power, we know say it go happen because then go with security, nobody know what threaten them. And they say this because of the example. We then be allow for let it happen to Samura. And I make her they talk this. I'm not they just talking because I want support APC or whatever. Are they talking this because of the example we then show we Samura go na Kono the display we then display it. After we then don't say na you turn for go campaign at that place and then begin push people them around. Why that for happen? Una not do nothing. Then una they go on talk show, una just they talk blah 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 blah. How una they challenge the security where una not put anything in place. So because me all them talking away, then people and they go on television, then they or radio show, then they go talk say they don't do this, then don't do that, then don't do this. All right. So let's take this again on Mike Berewa. I play the devil's advocate again in this case. Lord, we say yes, not true. Where he said they don't provide 250,000 from 2018. And they play the devil's advocate now. I agree with and say not true. Now, Lord, we say if not true, Mambu be say SLPP get 4 million supporters, but one of his show. They both say SLPP get at least 4 million for supporters. 250 job to EO supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, that now less than 10%. So even if the EO supporters we Mambu talk about 250 from 2018 to now, it not even reach 10%. Less alone 8 million population. And so this is now one of the things that where you they go but that arguments they it's very simple not to for talk about threatening. Put the case quietly and plainly na them foots. Then go let us see. This is simple. People in the struggle and they just they go and make things them up. It's so painful. So painful for watch. I mean, how many times we don't sit on every time we something one squeeze, then go put something out of the bag from nowhere. We they can't make Lunge Bridge. Can't give a lousy plan. If you listen to the audios over and over, they tell you for make bridge across that place there. Let nobody not tell you say then go put bridge across that place based on business. It not go work. Not to saloon. We know they paying dollars, we paying leons. Even if you put $25, how many cars or motorcycle go fly across that per day? And every time waiting one squeeze and go sit down, go for friend and sit down per meeting and then go, oh yes. Today I watch one governor na Nigeria. Now the same style, just like how that model and city guy be do. It's easy these days. Can just go Fenwa white man and all that, talk about look this business, and journalists they don't get time for look into that. One journalist, after one governor don't go make lousy, how 250 million, one company they go invest. Only one journalist. The rest, they've been beginning for lausium all over the newspaper. One journalist, he say, for investigate. Go on the website. No connection, no day. Search, they put local Nigerian number. We call the number. And the man myself way they answer now Yoruba no more they constantly talk, no they talk English stuff. He say, this is a private number. But then if not to that one person, everybody else been don't jump in the boat because one white man show and sham websites where AI can easily make you website today and blast something on her. If people they not do their research, you go team up with one white person, sign something. They can't make bridge and everybody they go haywire. That place, that bridge, half of them, it go put 25 ferry now water. Read into that. And it can't lie to you all the time from Kabai time. And every time when would they say this na nonsense, they happen, you can't meet the way then they cause you na enemy of progress. No, we they look into the reality and the truth. If the country get hold for 400 million, how much more? That place there, that person not tell you about 2 billion. A bridge, now that place, how deep that water there? A person not tell you about 2 billion. Who side them go pull that money? Who side company go pull that money there out of Sierra Leone's drivers there? More canoe now you go see now water. So, yeah. With people, with military, with police, and they see how people and they suffer. Una not make any politician use una for let una continue for punish Sierra Leoneans. You na Sierra Leonean, you get family. Because all these noise people and they make, the only time where the people get power for answer them and for let them go vote. Let them not use you for let cause problem in the process. If you do that, you sufferness go past mark. Because now you they encourage bad people and for continue for cause problem now in country. Not be part of that. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Usman, welcome. What you get for it today?
Yeah, thanks very much, Triple A, for getting the program and talk me through. And thanks to the listeners. You bring about Lahai in arrest, talk about the police chief in visit. Like the police, to take up first the police visit, regarding them bilateral relationship, how they get, the problem how they get now, how they were able to benefit type of relationship. See, but will they actually benefit from them? But now the outcome, within the reward, see? Within the reward, we will be able to get from them to how we will for sustain whose quality and the ability we will get. But mostly we see the thing will the brain will follow develop into other something at the future. It can always they hinder we by different way. You see, because I see like when your friend in the give one of you make on Saturday, you be the talk of that latent heat we for keep inside the house, like when you copper. You radiator them. And only based on how you go able to sustain something, the capability. But with man, they know say copper, the material where they keep heat. So they put on as a radiator because it high up the high, get all the gravity, get the pressure, they able to keep the heat. But we have the problem that they would get these things, but we're not able to get the tension, how we get our latent energy, we will see this and help we for move from this stage of day to another force. But the force they can always get the people and the benefit out in the CM. They combine that from corruption. You see, you talk of the challenge they get from the business environment or even institutions. You see, because institutions, how they were able to work out the bandits or the policies they go get from them bilateral relationship there, how we able to copy or then we able to show it's a challenge. Because even when you see this recent thing, now this Grimaldi on ship wouldn't take a container, they say they get empty and see with some cocaine now somewhere in Ghana or so. But he talk of how this particular Grimaldi, they're not able to check and no. Because if you look at Grimaldi, this particular ship company where get this container, now one way they highlight say they get issue of cocaine smuggling. But how much then we able to forgo? How the issues then go go? When I get Interpol, when I get information then can put there, how we able to walk out to them thing there before even when I call somebody for car. Okay, help una. You see, the other things that now una go see, na just adjustment, if not the boundary policy, una still not go enforce. But if una just in paperwork, una they always come and they get the benefit of them bilateral relationship, like they fail. You see, most I know they come out well. You see, so only hope say no more than can able for revisit some of them things there. We go able for help inside trade. Because if you still get problem with Africa and the continental free trade area, we're not able to establish trade, we will able to help people and for do business. So man will say, well, I will do this business, I will do. I know they say they get right for go sell business cocaine because they encourage other businesses. But these are the area where we're able to say go distract them and begin to see encourage how people are able to manufacture and go sell or produce or make agriculture come up roads and they when I get produce will go reach for enough for now when they sell out. These are the things that they think of. But if not they look at strategies, what they call social problems and they bring crimes, you know they see the effects of how families and how parenting challenges and how youths and they challenge themselves for educate, how people and institutions like nurses and for will graduate, how most couple then will pay all sorts of charges and they you know they look into all the social effects where they bring a backlash into the effects of the homes and some of the homes they resort to certain things, their prostitution and other things that will bring money for them for them for live. So you know they say the people are to be blamed, not to be blamed. Yes, and get a choice for do good and bad. But again, you go create and so that the buffer wherein this thing will boku, it will lessen and gradually the one that will the lesson will copy from the good one and so thing they go. Or the one that we don't survive will able for the help. But if those who are helping, in fact, they need help again, they become a helpless society. You see, but if the one day where they help them, Boku pass the one day, if the law go, law contribute, law put a charity. Before you remember, they don't get this, then go do investment. You know, they say, even that street child, that guy, child thing what they can do for picking with the well, with the program that can even help them. So the guy they doing efforts, they see how much time they go down street for one green picking wood and they send overseas for go help them. So these are the things we will say the economy gets a problem, but how we now go put on with bilateral relationship or other things that we see. Yes, I see the chair because they watch until we see the vote. I think 14 votes in favor and then one abstention when the USSR Russia will put their hand up. Okay, chair that one day for let Gaza and go get for get settlement. These are good things where they represent, but how them go replicate say the way we talk of peace, the pathway for let prosperity go car, now peace and security now for the nation. Then how the one day go reflect till I go land them relationship there, I bring them come back. But because of the institutions and the one day way you go see them go delegate, because you go get the institutions there, the police and go there and then get their own problem. When I go they give them mandates through the VP office, to the internal affairs. Then Guinea authority say we now go ahead for do this or now this law will come, we know we say we'll stop. It's not good. Then they get again the pressure between two people that would tangle themselves with the APC and the SLPP because of them why I don't say this, then why I will say this. But it all comes down to how you as a leader you get your manifesto where you did bring and then you become accountable to that. Because if these things are not working well, and then you will see the public pressure and you get the political pressure. And the political pressure, they can't in a way they say actually no look fine. Now the toxic one would the pieces and they give them words and they give them words because of the manifesto don't feel and you're not able to succeed. That the one where you talk about jobs or the one who will talk about anything where you put in the manifesto, you don't have public confidence. And once that pressure they we don't feel because in the first place the manifesto also legal document. Because if I be legal documents will be say when sign say this if we not do and this go be, now that make most time politicians they fail. So you think of how the constitution will be for holding people accountable for say therefore you put something about manifesto in the constitution. towards the executive power, because the executive power now you get the overall thing, now you get the ministers there, and the ministers and they kind of parliament and all they can the way they need it. So those are the area of the executive power. Within they come, how you manage those funds, how you go able for interpreter the parliament will come, the accounts, and then with the accountability, the public account be able for spend so their money there and go at the right place, and then you get the public servants there. One of the civil service, who how them were able to operate. But if the chain work of this, you get the ministers, them they come, if they go take couple now to the president, then the president will announce them, they go through parliament, and then parliament back get their own challenges. Then you see there is no to transparency, because once the money they come through the way that we see, all this there will create one way we are not going to account for, and then the public will always feel they will not going to give them a benefit, because by the time you go reach the permanent secretary get your way for do things, they get one way for procurement, they get one for good things, then you are going to see they go engage for travel, for loan go sensitize and give information, getting your own side. So by the time they get the amount of money, because we not make the assessment before we go from the car, we not look in detail within the inside that the politics. Until now, inside now, the government and say yes in detail we don't see. But if we even don't see the previous government who had the soon one poll Nagi manifesto, how they be able to handle the economy within the fault. And then after that fault, they will not come and address them. But it's a total different way based on manifesto promise of not traveling, of not doing this. We say it can't escalate. So it go directly opposite. So the pressure they can now from the media, and the media, then they take them up for letting go scrutinize each political area who na talk, na fact, na say. But if you know they get the sequence way we then will track the manifesto, then as the one that we say, but because of the failure, they will kind of account say, well, no, now this, the amount, you will begin to tell about dates, because the figure in present, they relate. So it's a matter of how the government therefore they restructure those manifesto promises, how then we for count to reality. If you just they see them out, you go to legal documents, you know, get right for let them go query you. The only thing where you raise concern to the public, saying a promise that you make. So these are the challenges that they see there are areas where they say they create job opportunities before availability. And we'll bring all sorts of ways for explain. But how these things then get for bring we to a we'll get a peaceful nation. And how we a peaceful nation and we then can at table all my understand, because if the only way things can go tangle now way, because even you headphones where you cable there, let's say you deal with Boku cables there. Cable they put on so headphones at your back. Where you see puller, where you remember you don't wrap. It's just a funny thing, but there is a simple logic. Now because of the two ends, when you don't put the two ends, they hold them together. The wrap you know go there. Even when you pull, if you pull, you check for the two ends, inside the tail there and the headphones, and then you pull on that cable there. That not will cause the untangle. But now it happen now between this wire, when the PPRC or the police or the one that we concern, they're not able to take this thing together, and then the one cable and then the is, and where it is before you remember, you don't tangle so many times you think it's in a rapper. Because the physics they tell you in a pressure attraction. You pull two things together, then it's not a matter of getting them aligned. But this tangling and making things right, now a matter of what's in the constitution, how now we're able to put it in practice, or now we put a room say, well, we don't hear this. Now just a while ago, this will say, you not foresee this, and then they won, and after the one in IC, if you go do it again, then this will be, even though yes, he's saying that people I don't sign for, but you have to put a room where the cost will not go today, and then people are not going to complain. I know they say it's fair for them to break the rule, but you have to make a window where you create a pathway for let peace go there. So you don't go say it will become so weak, but there are areas where you will say that it build it up at only 110, 210, do this now, and this will be. So because there is nothing physical yet, now more of verbal thing they happen. All man they try for gear opinion group, but it's not actually necessary for free talks, but it's a way again for letting them accommodate a way for say would they want now 1 or 210, because if finance they go, couple they go, and then say go come on. When then I can power, you create a room for them to begin cover those gaps. You see, so these are the things all you get for think of development economy, how you could create and boy. Some of the things really bring one they hope see that it's a pathway for prosperity who will bring security in the nation. But we hope for better nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yes. Batunga, welcome. What you get for me?
Yes, Fambudem, thank you. Marabio, nine are the most lucky Sierra Leonean would ever live. You know, the luck way Marabio gets. I don't think we will get to Sierra Leone who will get that kind of luck who this man gets. You know, it's all what thing it all go through in life. If we not really think about Marabio in life, this na man we joined the army at a very young age, right after high school. And in about 3 years, he become part of a group where take over governments. This man starts as, I think, that communication that people or something like that, information minister or so. How he moved from that to that low ranking ministry and become the vice president, not a vice president, deputy chairman for the council. Then later, he take over Strasbourg, become head of states. Even though now for 3 months, he was still head of states, and he left. But money, the money we Samuel talk about now are just part of the money where he take. Where Chijan Kaba come himself say, where income you know meets any money. Because Marabio and man them, they get out the money and they take off. 22 years later, this man come back. He can be head of he can be president for Salon again. So even me, now one of the people that we always know say Marabio not so better person. And I be always they say not to person we go come, we can change. I began my brother, the Miss Southeast, so there's a older king constantly argue with me. The other time the old man become head of state and be bobo now and a big man. They don't mature, they don't wait this long for become president. Be open minded, give him chance, make you see what they do. You know, you as a skeptic, they never disappoint you. You know, the way they say you're vulnerable to anything, now when you believe in person or you believe in a process, now you could be vulnerable to that. When me, I'm not being say this man will do anything. But with all that said, I mean, it's okay. Maybe what in them people are they talk, maybe not true. The man does for a long time. It all waits for this year, and God okay give. But you got to remember, say God they give people then opportunity and see what thing they could do with that opportunity. Then. Okay, Marabio get the opportunity now for change things. It all past 5 years, it been say more weights, more Georgia by the end of the year, end of in time, they could see what kind of improvements he do in the country. But so far, me not really go point at something. I go say this Marabio do at least people that go say, oh, tell God thank you for that. But with that again, you go wonder why make with all the here what happen at the country. All the crime that they committed at this country. Marabio still gets the blessing for go around the world, like in country just fine. It will go and talk about how wonderful Salon be, what he do for the woman them, what he do for education. How the people, the international community, they look at this man, yeah. Now me, I don't really understand. I can think about that all the time. Now we get a drug dealer in this country. A drug baron, not so the dealer, in a baron, basically I need to do the coordination for the drugs. And it's a well-known secret that the man Edenaya. So this Western world who they talk about, is it that they just oblivious the word, myself na Mendeva oblivious? So the fact that not just care what thing they go on at the country, than a one, and then not care that the man he gets a drug baron. Yeah. We get people there like country like Venezuela. We do the same thing with Imadabio do. Then it compound out with the drug dealing way they do because himself it all low on resources because of all the sanction we get. And he look at us, okay, this is not the fastest way for make I go make money, therefore join the drug trade. You know, Donald Trump right now, he puts a bounty on that money aid. Say if anybody will arrest them, I think it's about $15 million. He say go give the person. Now it is threatening for go invade the country. As we speak right now, the biggest aircraft carrier I did at the Caribbean because it is threatening for take the man out. So Marabio gets a similar thing where it don't do. So we Naya, it's if election, then he gets a drug baron Naya. Where it's just okay, like it in New York right now, so speak. So why they say this man and a man will get locked? Una really need for think about this. Now man will get locked. If me not possibly believe in Morima, I go say okay, the Morima will work for him, they do good job. Is it maybe God they give this man an opportunity for make he go repent and do the right thing for him people them? Because you remember say that people they can always say there are bad people that they live long. The good one then that they die younger. You know? So maybe God is okay, make I give this man an opportunity, make he change in life around, make he repent, make he do a good thing at least by this in 2-3 years where they say it don't left for him, make he go actually do the right thing for the people there. Maybe now that's who they see so, or not just time for make something go happen to this man here, we all man will be shocked. So it's one of the two. Maybe the West, they just keep quiet right now because they work on a plan. Or maybe now God, they cover this man for us to make it go do the right thing. Now one of the other. So if you see somebody like Mike Brewer, they go on TV, radio all the time and talk all the entire we insisted no saying a lie, it a lie. It's embarrassing for watch this guy and the Alpha Khan them and the Imran them and all the power guys that would go on TV and radio and talk. See the way they know saying a lie, but they go sit down and they argue and try to convince people them. I don't know who that be they say just now developments are seen where they hide. You know? Where developments are going at the West, they not get for go and tell you say now this world Omar and man they do that. They go say in at the best, they don't do this, they don't do that. But other previous traditional presidents and then they do that. They develop. They see the developments. You know, you don't need for be reminded of the developments so they go on at the West. But Salo now, they tell with the developments, then they force you for make you believe say that they do something. When they do nothing. Then they do nothing. You know, go actually point to something, go say, okay, this they do. At least when I give them credit for that. It's difficult for make you do that. But every day, they man that they did on TV, they did on radio, and just talk, same thing over and over. They try to repeat the same lie. But psychologists say, when you repeat the same lie over and over, it's just a matter of time for make people they begin believe. And some people they actually still believe in these lies them that they say the lies them to themselves only for me to remind them. I get an instance of somebody who came to me. They asked me for help out in picking school fees. You know, then before they left, he and the driver and this lady would help me. They talk about the government. And then inside I hear them, I open the window, I hear that they talk. The woman they say, hey, mother be don't try. After all, it don't bring free education. Yeah. But this person will just ask me for school fees. So. You know? So now they lie in this way, and they say, like they say over and over, so people then go believe, even though we're not so true. So if my brother they go and they talk about jobs, me not see the job them way they don't create, or they want make could believe say they don't want. So if you get somebody like Marabio, you work for Marabio, if in a post you they shame, na post you they embarrass because of your office, they go say, okay, this is not good for my office as the president. They can say in the fountain of honor. The fountain of honor. So basically in a form I'm the honor they come on, a rubber we all. The honor that form I'm the come out, like the fountain, it run down per we now, all man forget that honor day. But at the same person is, they get people them, like my brother, where they constantly lie to the people them. And you don't see anything wrong with that. They will continue for pay them and keep them at my office. Travel with them with all the embarrassing things that they do to the people them. The people they're not just dog. I don't know if we all just now fool that all big fool we. Or we all they suffer from mental health. Where are I can always talk about. Not so then there's Fatima Biogo, Kenema, people that they dance for and they say I am for be the next president. They make a whole video of that. So this they tell you say this country we are sick. The people that I go say most of we man or pull me by the count that we get mental issues where we really need serious counseling for. If somebody like Marabio, it don't destroy the country. In West, we not in a deposit, we also incite so many violence to this country. Now we say you want run for president, you get people that they actually they dance and glad for that. Okay, una tell me now say we not get mental issue. The man don't destroy the country. And why for help for destroy the country? It's okay. When you don't destroy the country, you go now, may you think continue for destroy the country. Now this is so. It's shameful. We as Sierra Leoneans therefore make you put yourself in this situation where all the other countries them around where they develop, we just there. With the glad for people then, where they destroy we life them. It's shameful. Shame on we the Sierra Leoneans. It really is shameful. Family down a good morning.
Thank you very much, Batonga.
You're welcome, sir.
Albert Sansana. Yeah, we take break now. Now na break time. Before you read the bell. Eh? Thank you. Right now they work in advance. Now advance work they work. You know. How they gonna move. We'll go there back later today. Because we are already in another day. We'll go there back later. And even to say we're tired and waiting for these people. For me then just left. Alright. Till meet back later. Till police say tata.